What's up, guys? Welcome. I am at my laser and aesthetic provider office location, whatever, and I am about to go in and get my Dysport treatment. Dysport? Is it Dysport or Dysport? Dysport injected into my forehead. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me and we can talk a little bit about it, what it is, why I get it, and I'll do a before and after because I'm about to go in. So when I come out, you will see exactly what I look like right when I come out of this appointment. So I'm Jen. I'm a woman in my 50s. I'm 53 years old. So I do pay attention to skincare, aging, stuff like that. I try to take really good care of my skin. I try to have a good skincare routine, which I've always had a skincare routine pretty much my entire life. And as far as like the best thing that you can do for your skin is have a skincare routine. I say this to anybody young. I started having a dedicated skincare routine when I was 19 years old. I started using the Clinique 3-step, the Clinique bar soap, the toner, and the dramatically different face moisturizer when I was 19. I've always had a skincare routine that included cleansing, toning, and moisturizing basically my entire life. As I've aged, I have had to kind of change up my skincare routine as my skin has aged and matured in using different products. I don't use toner as much anymore. I use different nighttime products versus daytime products. I use vitamin C, I use peptides, all of that stuff. And part of it is I do Dysport treatments on my forehead. And I started doing this when I was around 45, 46 years old. So I'm 53 now. So I've been doing it for several years. And I honestly was never really interested in doing these type of injections. But I had a friend that did Botox, and Dysport is one of the competitors to Botox. It's just an alternative. It's like a similar thing. There's a couple different ones out on the market now. And I had a friend that I trusted and valued her opinion, and she did it. And I was like, oh, well, if she does it, maybe I should try it. And I always kind of had like those 11s right here in between my eyes. Actually, started as just not an 11 but a 1 on this side, and as I was getting older and frowning more, it was becoming deeper and deeper, and then it became an 11. And then what was happening was I was getting an even third one because it was just like wrinkling so much more, and I couldn't stop it from happening. Like, people would be like, just relax your face, just smile, and like I couldn't. Even when relaxed, it just was there all the time. It was just the way my face is. So I was like, let me just try it. It's not permanent. People say it wears off. If I don't like it, I don't have to keep doing it. So I started doing it, like I said, I think it was 2018, when I was like 45 or 46 years old. And I have been doing it ever since because it got rid of my 11s and I love it. And for me, there's like no turning back. I would never want to go back to looking the way I looked before. For me, it was making me look angry all the time. It was very hard to not look mad. And I was doing this thing where like I was trying to like raise my eyebrows high when I smiled in pictures to kind of get rid of it. It was just like, and then I was getting my forehead wrinkled. It was just like crazy. So anyway, for me, I'm happy that I did it. When I started doing this, I had a line so deep here that when I pulled it apart, it looked like a scar. And it has lessened. I mean, you can still see it. It is, it is part of my face. In certain lights, and when I'm tired, you can definitely still see it. But it is so much better than it used to be. So for me, I'm happy with the effect of this, and I go regularly. Now, some people are like, oh, I haven't done Botox. I say Botox. I use the Botox word like Kleenex, but it's Dysport. Some people say, oh, I haven't gotten a treatment in like a year. Now, I probably would never go a year. I used to go a lot more frequently. Now I'm trying to go once every 4 or 5 months to get it redone because it does wear off. I wish I could be the kind of person that could go a year without it. I don't know. I guess I've been doing it so long, I wonder what would happen if I stopped doing it for a year. I'm not sure, and I don't want to find out. So for me, I like doing it. So why did I go with Dysport instead of Botox? No reason really, except for this aesthetic office was attached to my dermatologist. So my dermatologist was on one side of the building and the laser and aesthetics, whatever place, was on the other side. So I just happened to be going to this particular provider and they suggested Dysport. So I was like, okay, and this is what they offered, and I went with it, and I liked it. And over the years, I have thought from time to time, well, maybe I should try like actual Botox, like the name brand Botox, but I don't know if I would, because I just really like the results that I get with this so much. Like, why would I change and mix it up, you know? So I'm kind of like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I couldn't even tell you like the amounts that I get. Like, I don't even know. So if you're like, oh, how much do you get or how many? Like, I don't even know the amount. And it does change from time to time. My esthetician knows, and I probably wouldn't want to advise anyway because it's different for every person, you know. So get a consultation, meet with an esthetician, and let her tell you, or him, I guess the case may be, what they think that you should get based on what you're trying to achieve. So it probably wouldn't even be appropriate for me to tell you how much I get anyway. But I don't even know. I don't know. I just run my credit card. This is what we do to be pretty. Yeah, so anyway, so the last one I got was, so I think that's about 5 months, 16 weeks, give or take. And so I'm gonna go get it redone. And here's the amount of movement I have right now. So I can lift up my eyebrows, and if you see, I can a little bit. I can't, I'm trying, I'm trying to frown. I'm trying to frown, and I really can't. So this is great. It's great. What happens over time is like your muscles do atrophy. So it does get like, you know, you don't use your facial muscles in the same way that you used to, but I can tell it's worn off when I can. Um, like I used to really squint and my eyes would like really go like this. Another thing to note for me personally is my eyes are not symmetrical, okay? They just aren't. It's just my bone structure. My eye socket and my brow bone on this side are different than on this side. So I do kind of have a droopy eye on one side. And sometimes this can accentuate that and make my eyes look wonky. And whatever, that's just part of it. That's just part of it. But even when I'm putting on makeup, like I can't always like contour inside my eyes the same. If you can kind of tell, because my eye sockets just are not symmetrical. So, and she knows that. I think they take that into account when they're giving me my injections, because, you know, one of the things that can happen sometimes, and I'm sure you see this on like celebrities or Real Housewives or whatever, is your eyes can get really wonky and your eyebrows can get in like crazy pointy directions. And so we don't want that. We want it to look natural. We don't want it to be obvious, you know. We just want the lines to be gone and everything else to look normal. And I don't want to look like I have a frozen face either. Like I still want to be able to be like making my facial expressions. Like I want people to know, like I want to be able to appear sad when I'm sad. I want to appear happy when I'm happy. I don't want to be like one of these motionless mask faces, you know what I mean? Like I still want to be able to be like, wow, or oh, you know. Human communication. So I'm gonna go in and get it done, and I'll check back. Okay, I'm back. I was in and out of there in about 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, so oh yeah, you can kind of see it. I'm a little bumpy. I'm a little shiny. At one point, I think I bled because I could feel. Oh look, see, I can still kind of move my forehead. I could feel like blood trickling down my forehead. Okay, so that brings me to another point which I didn't mention before. Does it hurt? Yeah, so I forgot that it does hurt, and it's not super painful. It's a pinch. You do feel it. It's a little squeeze. It's a little pinch. It's a little, but it's very small and it's very quick. My provider here, my esthetician, sometimes she'll provide me with like a couple of little like squeezy balls to hold and squeeze onto. This time I just kind of put my hands under my legs. You know, I mean, it depends on your pain tolerance. I'm kind of like a person, you know, like It's not like super, like it's already gone. Like I just literally walked out the door and I don't feel it anymore. I did feel it for maybe like 3 minutes afterwards. So yeah, it's a little red. Yeah, so I'm going home. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm going to be at home, which is great. If I had to go to work or wherever I was going somewhere afterwards, I'd probably want to like try to at least put some makeup on and cover this up. Um, yeah, you can definitely see some redness there, right? I'm gonna drive home and I'll check back in when I'm at home and see if this redness has gone away. Okay, so I'm back and it's been about an hour now since I got my injections. So here is how my forehead is. See, I already can't lift my eyebrows as much as I could earlier, and I definitely can't frown or squint trying to. But you can kind of see the marks still a little bit, but I'll be able to put a dusting of makeup over those and cover them up. Basically don't feel anything at all right now, and how it works typically is over the next couple of days it will like absorb into my skin and kind of like spread out where it's supposed to be. I think they say for full effect it takes about 7 days, so it will kind of like absorb into whatever it does over the next couple days, and every day that goes by I'll see the effects of it a little bit more and a little bit more, with the final it reaching its full potential in about 5 to 7 days. So there it is. My experience with getting Dysport. So I hope this was informative too, and I hope I said everything informative that you would want to know. If there's anything I left out or any more information you want to know about this, feel free to ask me in the comments and I'll answer your question if I can. Always do your research with this stuff, obviously. Like, go on your esthetician office's website, read up on the products, do your homework on them. I did my research before I started doing it. I recommend to anybody else to do the same. Don't just take my word for it. But basically, I just wanted to share my experience with this if anyone finds this to be useful. So if you like seeing this video, please give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would love to have you add me to your subscriptions. That way you get notified when a new video comes out. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!